Hey, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you what I eat in a day. I'm also going to update you on week 19 of my pregnancy, and I'm going to take you through my day and show you what I get up to on a Friday. And there's a helicopter outside my window again, so I'm just going to let that go. So if you like this random collection of plant-based food and pregnancy updates, then hit the like video. I can't even speak today. Oh my goodness. Make sure that you hit the like button and subscribe to my video if you want to see more. Yeah, oh my god. Maybe I should be a little bit more awake before I do this video. Yeah. As well as these kind of vlog style videos showing you what I eat in a day, I also do videos about green, eco-friendly, sustainable living, conscious mamahood, veganism, nutrition, fitness, things like that, and pretty much anything that comes to my mind that I feel inspired to talk about. So if you like the sound of that, then please do hit subscribe below, and I will just take you with me now. So come along. Hiya, come sit. Nice glasses.
I feel drunk in them.
Let's see. They really suit you. You should wear glasses.
Not these ones.
Just some moisturiser.
Maybe around my eyes.
Tired eyes.
Yep.
You sleep deprived as well.
Yep.
Don't look at the scan photo with me. A little folder here. Yay! Say the thing about thinking that our baby had a stump leg.
Well, I was confused with the knee and the foot. I wasn't sure if it had any feet. That one, the foot, that kind of made it... I don't know if you can really see it. That one kind of made it the most real for me, I suppose, because like you see these, you know, like baby pictures from everybody. I saw that foot and I was like, wow, the detail is amazing, and
yeah,
like
it's
that's
amazing, isn't it?
Our little person's foot.
Yeah, it's really odd to see this and then relate that back to what's happening in here. You know, it's just a belly. Oh, it's coming out now though. It's popping out. We also got to see some mouth movements, the sucking movements. I thought it was like he or she was practicing sucking movements for breastfeeding. That's what I thought. So that was really cool to see. She was really thorough, wasn't she, the sonographer? Mm-hmm. And she was really good at like explaining everything that she was doing while she was doing it.
Avoiding the genitalia.
Yes, so we didn't find out. I was wondering whether that white bit was maybe a penis, but I don't think so. I feel like it's a boy, but I would be so happy with a girl. Like, I'm just happy that we're having a really healthy baby. Everything was normal, everything was perfect looking. It's just given me a lot of confidence, actually a lot of confidence in my own body. It's quite amazing that my body's doing this. And that that it's creating this.
It's all there, all the bits and bobs are in the right places.
It was cool when they turned on the colour bit to look at the
blood flow.
The coil, yeah, and the blood flow through the heart.
That's incredible.
I know, the detail. I think that's the last scan that we're going to have.
Yeah, it's the last, isn't it? Mandatory scan. Unless
we pay for one, and it is worth the money. It's just so amazing. I think so. It's just amazing every time. It just puts me right in the moment. Nothing else happens outside that moment. You're just there seeing it, and it's lovely.
Well, we'll wait until B-Day to find out what it is.
B-Day. B-Day is 12th of July according to, you know,
place your bets now.
Yeah, place your bets. Halfway to go. We're halfway through. And how are you feeling about that?
It feels like plenty of time still.
Yeah.
But it'll go quick.
We've got so much to do on the house. But we'll get there.
We will get there.
Yeah.
It'll come together.
Yeah. I just hope that I'll have a bit more energy the second half, because I feel knackered. Which, for all you US people, means really, really, really tired.
Me too.
I'll show you what we've done with our bed. So I sleep here in this section.
Which is a king size bed.
King size bed. And then Alex sleeps down there, which is a double that we've kind of just extended into the corner. So it's like...
The whole width of our bedroom is a bed.
It's just what's having to happen right now for the sake of sanity and getting some sleep. So Any last words?
Just looking forward to seeing it bump grow.
Yeah.
And being weird to see like little bulges popping out when it's kicking.
I can feel it now. Yeah, I just started feeling it a few days ago.
So I look forward to that.
Yeah. Thank you for updating with me.
That's okay.
What are you going to do today?
I'm gonna go and have a cup of tea.
Okay.
These were poses that really benefited me. It was as though they trained the elasticity in my body to really birth very easily and then bounce back very easily. All these beautiful poses, ringing, twisting, massaging, and now we rest. There's nothing to do, there's nothing to go.
These were the books I used for my props. They're some of my favourite books I tend to read in the morning, but today I chose to sit and journal about my big vision, which felt so yummy, and then I headed outside to just stand on the ground, earth, and breathe some fresh air before I had breakfast. Ooh, it's left me a bit of porridge. I'm going to heat that up with some almond milk.
Accelerate it some more. Because last time I checked, you absolutely can have it all in your life. You can live a life of total freedom. You can live a life of total bliss. You can live a life of really living into anything that you desire.
Okay, so this is my setup. I've got Spicy on one side there. She always drinks out of a cup. Can never drink out of a bowl for some reason. So I have my sketchbooks, some snacks for Spicy, some doTERRA On Guard, useful, especially because I've cut myself, so I'm just kind of applying that to my hands. Pencils and pens and colour crayons. Me and my grandmother, I miss her a lot, and I'm gonna go see her next week. My laptop, drawing pad, the Motherkind pregnancy tea, some goji berries and almonds, nice little snack. Also my prenatal and omega. Need to remember to take that. Notebook, some of Alex's sketches on the end there, and water for Spicy. And that is my little desk setup this morning. This is why you keep your water far away from your computer. I started my working day doing some content and putting together some graphics for the Resilience Collective, which is a holistic hub for mental wellness. Go check us out on Instagram, and then I just hung out on Pinterest, if I'm completely honest. I spend Fridays doing artwork, and I'm doing sketches at the moment of woodland witches, so Pinterest has been my #1 source of inspiration. There is just so much fun to find there.
Just for you, over the toilet.
That's nice. You did well.
Yay!
You did good.
But yeah, he said, so those pages that pulled out are basically scripts you go through with your partner. Johnny? Yeah.
Is our toilet?
It's either a sink or a toilet. I think it might be a sink.
And your surname?
You know, the whole body image thing and living up to expectations and that sort of thing. So it was very much on that level of the way we think, you know, our thought patterns and that sort of thing was seeming to be having the biggest influence on people's anxiety, causing their anxiety. In more recent times, I started to see a correlation between people and their diet. People, particularly women, and their diet. The sadness really is that we then have what I call the true superfoods, which are things like our traditional foods of, you know, eggs and meat, raw dairy and seafood and all of that. And yet we're pregnant women are told, and lots of people are told to stay away from them. When they're the exact foods that, you know, are the right things to eat at that time for a growing child.
Absolutely. Okay, so I just want to talk about that for a second. What she was saying was that there is a link between diet and anxiety. Completely hear that. Anxiety is a complex issue. I used to struggle with anxiety myself. Chronic anxiety, panic attacks, low-level anxiety, all kinds of different anxiety for a long period of my life. And that is no longer something that I have to deal with. At the time, it wasn't very nice. Looking back, I can see all of the issues around it. I see anxiety as a bit of an alarm system. It's like a wake-up call to looking at the pieces in your life that need more presence, more attention, more love, more care. Diet is definitely one of those. What she was saying on the podcast was that no food is exempt from being a cause of anxiety. Food directly impacts our microbiome and the way that hormones are created. Just one second. That is our toilet. I might wait until Mr. Toilet Man has brought in our loo equipment, and then I'll carry on this conversation. Right, okay, so they're gone now, and in the meantime I made myself a little salad bowl. So in here we have got cucumber, pea protein pasta. It's got loads of protein in though, so it could be called protein pasta. Purple cabbage, carrot, kale, massaged very lazily. Just plain tofu because, again, I am lazy today. And beetroot hummus in the middle with some sunflower seeds and also with some chili flakes. So what I normally do is I get some lemon, just squeeze the lemon on top like that. This is like, again, super lazy dressing, and then some gluten-free soy sauce, which I then drizzle a little bit around. So yeah, that is my rainbow bowl. So I've decided to go for a walk. It's a grey day, but I need to go outside, just get to see some green, get to get a pause from the day, so that I don't sit inside all day. So yeah, I thought I'd just talk about the podcast that I listened to really quickly. And what I was saying was that anxiety is a really complex thing and food can definitely be involved. The most important thing, I think, with anything that you could be reacting to food-wise is to do something similar to an elimination diet. That is something that I help my clients through. It's essentially where you take out the main known irritants from food, take them out for a short period of time, and then you can add them in one by one and see how your body feels. So another really good thing to do generally with food is to notice how you feel when you eat. So if you suspect that a food may be causing you anxiety, or it may be causing you inflammation or like tiredness or any symptom that you don't enjoy, then notice how you feel specifically after eating that food. So I did this with gluten, and I found that gluten makes me really lethargic. Does the food make you feel really vibrant, or does it make you feel not so good? Something to check in with. RE the whole traditional food, animal foods, this is what pregnant people should be eating thing. I don't know. So I intuitively feel like there is a kind and vegan alternative to everything, and that it is completely possible to have beautiful, radiant health, both in pregnancy and otherwise on a plant-based diet. You do not have to eat animal products in order to feel whole and well and full, and in order to heal your gut or anything else. So I'm studying nutrition, I geek out about nutrition. I don't know everything, I really don't. I am not an expert, like I'm not a dietitian, and I don't have access to all of the information in the world. There are things that come up that continue to surprise me. For example, that probiotics may be not so good for you. More on that in another video. And yeah, I just feel though that there is so much goodness in plants, and there is so much goodness in food that comes straight from the earth, like that didn't involve an animal being killed. There are, I feel, more humane ways for sure to raise animals than factory farms, but the ethical question is always, what right do we have to think that we can take someone else's life? And that doesn't feel very good for me, so I've just decided to avoid anything that had a mother, because I just don't want that in my body, don't want that karma, especially when it is possible to feel so good on a plant-based diet. There is so much evidence out there. There are so many personal accounts of people feeling really, really well on a plant-based diet, on a vegan diet. And yeah, I just don't think you need animal foods, is my opinion. And if that isn't your opinion, that's okay. But what I would say is that plant-based food is so easy to incorporate into your diet. So if you have a little bit of animal foods in your diet, you can still incorporate lots of beautiful, vibrantly coloured vegetables and beans, nuts, seeds, all of that goodness, greens, fruit, berries, lots of different superfoods, and always just staying connected to what makes me feel really vibrant when I eat it, what makes me feel really energized and satiated and full and whole and nourished. And if it does make you feel really nourished and it doesn't hurt anyone, then that's awesome. So I reckon that's a really simple and easy philosophy to follow in terms of eating healthily. My hair. God, I'm so glad my hair's being shaved off soon. What is this little tuft that's coming out? I didn't check my face before I started this vlog. I would say this, it actually helped me feel less anxious when I went vegan, because of the moral thing kind of lightened the load for me personally. You know, anxiety, mental health, well-being, food is such an individual thing, which is why I decided to become a coach, because it's really important to take into account the whole picture and the individual person as a unique, complex being, rather than just looking at statistics and kind of distancing ourselves from the human being in it all. That our bodies are like ecosystems and like a garden, and everything works together. Spiritual is tied in with mental, and mental is tied in with physical, and it's all bound up together. So, you know, emotions can be stuck somewhere in the body, and that can massively affect how you digest food. And so we can't put it down to just like, you know, you're eating this one food or not. We can't just put it down to one thing. I'm gonna go home now. I'm feeling cold. Look at my fingers. It's still winter, guys. It's definitely still winter.
The second part we're going to look at is, okay, how do we start rewiring your belief system so that you override and overcome those limitations? And quite simply, we start choosing what you're going to believe from this moment forward. First part of step number 3, where we wrote, you know, I don't believe I can do it. Then the override to that is, I choose to believe that I can do this. I choose to believe that I can do this really easily.
It is now time for me to stop drawing, and I have just had the best time. I need to remember to make more time for me to actually draw, because it just really energizes me. It makes me feel really happy and giggly, and yeah, I think that's a really great thing during pregnancy, because my energy levels have been sort of all over the place, like a bit of a roller coaster, and just sitting down today is really nurturing, really yummy, really energizing. So I need to do it more. Quite simply, I just need to make time for it. We are gonna have dinner now, and then we're gonna go to the cinema and watch Green Book, I think. So I'll show you what we're eating, and then I'll take you to the cinema with me as well. So taking the theme of laziness to dinner, we simply reheated some lasagna that we made last week and froze with peas and carrots, and it was really good. Popcorn. Salt or sweet? Mix? Yeah. Yes. And get drunk.
There's so much about the human psyche.
So excited. I can barely stay in my seat.
I wish I had something really deep and insightful to say about the film, but I don't because my brain's mush. I thought it was really good. I thought it was really, really good. I don't think anything else is necessary, is it?
No words necessary.
No words necessary. That's kind of deep.
Everything's deep depending on how you look at it. Depending on what meaning you place upon said words or lack of, therefore of.
You'll start writing me letters.
I just ate a vegan burger, and that's what I ate, and now I'm not hungry.
Wow.
That's what my letters will be like.
No one writes each other letters anymore. Wow, I can't speak. Oh, I'm done.